Top of Your Recording Podcast, episode 155. Tonight's special guest, LUX.
Great job.
All right. You guys go ahead and hang on the guitar.
Stuff up.
Pass around some root beers.
Root beers all the way around, y'all.
You guys earned a root beer, man. All right, LUX. Nice. Tell us about that song. What's the name of that one?
Doesn't have a name yet.
Oh, it's brand new.
Brand new, yeah.
Yeah.
We just call it New Song.
We just call it
New song.
Oh, man.
Okay. Any
Nice.
ideas for titles?
Nothing.
It's going to end up New Song. That's the name of the song now because it never changes once you title it. The next one's going to be called Next Song. And then this song.
So how new of a new song is that?
Like a month.
Yeah,
A
I'd say about
month.
a month.
Okay.
We started playing it live like probably a month ago, yeah.
Hold that microphone up there to your mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Could you hear me now? No, yeah.
Well, I think the first thing we really need to do is everybody needs to introduce themselves, man.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we've got to hear about the song.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. This is different.
Cheers to the root beer, though, man.
Man,
So,
we're all out of whack, ain't
This
we?
is our
Cheers,
second
fellas.
Cheers.
second episode with root beer. I forgot how good root beer is.
I forgot how good A&W was.
Man, it's really good.
I know.
Oh, wait, Gavin, you don't even got your root beer.
Oh,
Oh,
you got one? That's for whoever finishes theirs first. Oh, did you get it? Oh.
There we go. Yeah, fellas, since there's four of you, why don't you guys just introduce yourselves and
I'm Chaz. I'm lead vocals, guitarist.
I'm Luke. I just play guitar.
Wait, you just sang. You were
Yeah,
lead vocals
yeah.
there? Come on, Luke.
I sing, play guitar.
There you go.
I'm Blake and I play drums.
All right.
all right, so where did LUX, where did it all start?
Well, I mean, me and Luke are brothers, so we've been playing music since we were like probably like 12, 11. Because I played trumpet in like 5th grade. It was like the first like interaction I had with like music, like playing music, and didn't like it. Actually hated trumpet. It was like hard, but you know when you like, it's not like your passion. Something that's hard doesn't like intrigue you. So it was just like,
If something's hard, you have to love it.
Yeah, exactly. So then I picked up my dad's guitar, like I'd say like beginning of 6th grade. Then Luke, he actually started on drums. Am I right? Yeah. And we just play terrible covers of like Nirvana, Smashing Pumpkins. And then
we're still doing that.
yeah,
That'll never stop.
And then Gavin, he's been my best friend since 6th grade as well. And you played drums too. First thing we played was Inner Sandman for like 20 straight minutes because that's the only song we knew how to play. We found
Where
a
did
video.
this take place?
This was in my old house in like the garage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. and I
So
had,
not
like,
a
this-
performance for
No,
anybody.
No,
just
no.
And then later on, I'd say like 2 summers ago, I was in this like doom metal band. Actually, the drummer lives out in Fairdale. This is where we'd practice. And I was just like, I quit. I was like, dude, I think I can start my own band. I mean, it's been looking in my face for like ever. Like me and my brother have always talked about having our own band. I called Luke. Well, no, actually, Luke came over my mom's house and we were in the garage and I still remember it was just like us talking. We were like, let's start a band. LUX, that was his girlfriend's idea. And we just thought the name was, we wanted something short and like, so people remember it. Yeah.
all
Something like
caps, is that right?
encompassing.
Yeah, all caps.
Yeah.
All caps, it has to be. And then Gavin's been wanting to be in a band as well. So we were just like, all right, there's 3. We need a drummer. So that was the big thing. It was like, and literally, I kid you not, like this is not me like lying. Blake literally
Would
texted
you usually
me
lie?
no, like Blake texted me that day and was like, yo, you trying to jam sometime? Like, I have nobody to jam with.
Man, that's a terrible Blake voice. Isn't it? Like, is that what you sound like, Blake?
I don't sound like that.
Oh, you did sound like that.
I told you.
You did. You nailed it.
I was like really bored at work and I'd played drums like all the time. And like that was fun, but I wanted to play stuff other than like just like Slipknot in my basement. So I knew Chaz did something, so I just hit him up and I was like, do you want to play music or like do you need me to record something? And then he was like, he told me about them trying to start a band. And then I came over like the next week.
So like what year are we talking here?
This was August of 2021.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys haven't
Really
been
recent.
playing too long then. So what
Well,
grade are you in now? I have to ask.
All 3 of us are seniors. He's
I'm 20.
Okay.
Not a senior then, right? Okay, thank God. All right, yeah, okay. I'm just checking,
Be
man.
bad
You're
news.
a citizen. He's a junior, actually. No, it's man. I tell you what, I listened to the stuff y'all have recorded, and what I'd love to hear is the first song you play, and it's a new song. It's not even one that's recorded. It is as tight as everything that you hear on the record. The EP and then the single. So. For being such a young group, what is it? Just do you think time together and playing, or is it part maybe that you guys have both done other instruments and been held down the drums and then moved on over? I mean, do you think that has anything to do with the tightness? Because you guys are super tight for still being young, man, really young.
I think it's like the unique fusion of like genres. Like this dude's been playing metal all his life. We're like more like, I don't know, like pretty much everything, like indie, like kind of just like rock guitar, like covers everything. And I just feel like that like sound that we captivate is just so like, it's different because it's like, it has to be different. Because like, I don't want to tell Blake, hey, play what you don't want to play. That's your position. You're the drummer. You play what you want to play. And I think that's what the beauty of our music is. It's very, I don't know. I just think it's.
I think it's like each of us working on our individual like craft. Like every hour I've spent just like grinding on guitar in my room, Blake has spent in his room on drums, and Gavin is just like, we've all just like had all these like just hours of sweat, and we just bring it all together.
Well, you said something super interesting that kind of the more that you got, and I see that you are playing with some bands that are established and playing on these bills that that have what I'm getting ready to talk about, and that you guys you encompassed in what you were saying and what you all do, is there is a uniqueness to Louisville music that is so its own thing, and it just seems like the mesh of people like you guys have different loves and started somewhere, and then you end up somewhere else, and you get together and you create this thing. And it's interesting to see it at such a quick, 2021, it's nothing. You're around the corner. You were sophomores in high school. You were probably still in high school then, so maybe a senior or whatever. But to think that in that short amount of time that you've created this little, another sound, and it's interesting to see that next group, because we have people that have been around playing for a while, and we have people that are young and starting to do it, but you guys are our youngest group, and to see that creative thing that is Louisville still resonates in that, and I don't even know if y'all are doing that on purpose. It's hard. It would be hard to. I don't even know if it's something about the city, man. The vibe of the scene in Louisville is crazy.
Yeah.
That was a lot. Sorry.
So what is songwriting? You mentioned that song that you played that you opened the show with being 1 month old. What does songwriting look like for the group? Is there a primary songwriter, or is it a group effort?
This dude or this dude, both of them.
Okay.
Usually him will come into practice one day with a riff, and then they play it, and then like without meaning to, we all kind of just like play a full song, and then if it's cool, we go with it. If it's not, we don't, or we change it to make it cool. Like that song we just played, I think Chaz came in. Did you make that riff? Yeah, he came with that riff. And then we had a show like I don't even think a week later, and like we had made it a full song by then, and we were like, why not just play it tonight?
That's
and then we just stuck with it since then.
Great way to think about it. Why not play it tonight? You always got to do that, man. Just do it.
Because if we play it good live, then we know we have it down.
Can't mess up your own song anyway. Especially a new one.
Especially
Nobody
no
knows
one's
it,
ever
man.
heard it. Yeah.
Like, that was supposed to be there. All those wrong chords. It was real interesting.
I was going to say, we're probably like, I think our first EP and like our single, like that era, I think we were a little more like riff driven. I feel like we like a lot of our songs were very like, okay, this riff is cool. But I feel like now, like with our new songs, like that we've been working on, it's very like Luke. It's very like melody driven. I feel like I think like me and Luke we've been thinking about like what's like the best melody like we can think of, and like we've been listening to like Taylor Swift. She has great melodies,
great writer,
great melodies, and like we'll just like we're trying to put these like poppy melodies into like this hard rock.
Yeah,
it's just that's like what we.
But then we'll listen to like Sonic Youth, who like just destroys their own songs while they're playing, and it's just like, okay, let's have this like pretty song, but let's like destroy it and then bring it back mid song and just do all these weird things to it, because like I don't know, it's fun.
It's an interesting approach. It's an interesting way to think about it, and it is. Taylor Swift, man, lyrically unbelievable, melodically unbelievable. I mean, had the top 10 songs on Billboard 1 through 10. It's just
the only time a woman's ever done that, and it happened to be the same woman.
Are you serious? That's crazy. Yeah, so that's smart. A lot of people will make fun of what you listen to. A lot of stupid people, but like, how the world is these days, the internet and all that crap. You say, hey, I'm a Taylor Swift fan. You might get made fun of by friends or something. It's like, come on, dude, are you serious? Listen to what she's doing from like 14 years old.
I don't know how many times I've been made fun of for listening to Justin Bieber.
It was when you got the haircut that I made fun of you.
Sorry, I keep belching into this microphone, man. These A&Ws are killing me.
Hey, Brent, edit that out, man. You know belching. You have no belches.
So the EP, 3-song EP, is that right? And then wasn't that 2021? So did you guys like just come together as a band and put that out? Or
yeah, I'd say it was. Well, the first song, We Toss Suns, which did our like the best out of those three. Luke like made that song in like 2018, 2019. He's like had that song, that riff. We like have stuck with that riff, that opening riff, and we're like, dude, we gotta like. So then we both came up with like a new melody to it and like polished it up, because he recorded it on like like a MacBook like 1 or something. Like,
a MacBook semi-pro.
and then the other two, the last track, Bear, which we'll play today, is it was probably our first song where we all like organically just made that song. Like it was no like, oh, let's bring this back. It was just us. Like half the song was made in the studio. Like
Yeah, we
that
didn't
day.
even have it done.
Yeah, we didn't even have it
While
done.
we were recording, they were like, "Okay, so you're gonna record it," and we were like, "We don't even know the song." So with that day,
Which is our
we
fault.
made
It's
this
our fault.
song.
But I think that's the beauty of it.
Where
It's
did you record?
our buddy's house? He's in a band called The Tabs. I don't know if you've heard of them, but I've known him since like 6th grade, and he just records he was like, hey, I can record y'all. These songs are cool. Like, let's do it. And we just did it.
Let's hear another tune.
Yeah,
You guys
let's
ready
do
to
it.
play another one?
Sure.
Tell us what you're going to play for us.
Y'all want to play Bear? We can play Bear.
Ah,
Yeah, we'll play back.
All right.
all right. There we go. Perfect. Just talking about it.
Just talked about it.
You fall into your love, overrun by the big brown bear. You fall into your love, I don't know if you even care. Soon it down with the beast inside me. I walk with the beast inside. I don't wanna tell no one. I don't wanna tell you. Soon it down with the beast inside me. I walk with the beast inside. I don't wanna tell no one. I don't wanna tell you. Soon I bite a day, undone and away. Soon feed, I don't wanna know that I love you so. Soon feed, I don't wanna know that I love you so. You fall into your love, overrun by the big brown bear. You fall into your love, I don't know if you even care. Soon it down with the beast inside me. I walk with the beast inside. I don't wanna tell no one. I don't wanna tell you. Soon I better take undone and away. That I love you so. Soon fade, I don't wanna see. That I love you so.
Oh yeah. Good job, nice job. Nice
was awesome.
All right, so that was Bear. That's on the EP you guys have out, right?
Yeah.
So is that the song that you were talking about? Luke had around for a while.
No, that's We Toss Sons. That's the
Okay.
first song on the track. We didn't want to play it today. It's a little like, so it was
Too much for this room.
Yeah. But I think Bear's my personal favorite. I think it's almost all of our personal favorites. I think yours is We Talk Sons, right? But yeah.
So where do you guys usually play? Like when you're out playing, what venues in town you play?
Mostly just the bars, like Mag Bar, Kaiju. We've played a lot of shows at Big Rock and Cherokee Park, which are honestly the most fun because, it's kind of, it's you doing your own thing.
I mean, DIY.
Yeah,
it's really
that root beer, dude.
We had a lot of DIY shows, and sometimes it's fun, sometimes it goes wrong. But usually it's a lot more fun than playing a venue sometimes.
We need more DIY. We need house venues. Yeah. That would be fun.
We'll probably use your house soon. I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Volunteers. You've been volunteered, sir.
No, our personal favorite sound-wise is Zanzibar. We played there a couple months ago. It sounds great. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Who'd you see Friday?
Ellie Ruth.
Oh, yeah.
Casey.
Chow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That
And then
was a really good show.
who played in between them?
Lilac.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Who we should have in here sooner than later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys ever, any of you guys had lessons, or y'all self-taught, or everyone's self-taught, huh?
I did one lesson probably 5 years ago, and the dude, he was writing me sheet music, but his handwriting was so bad. I didn't know what I was looking at. It looked like hieroglyphics. And then during he would play something and then I would play it. But whenever he played something, he broke the snare. And then I played it and he thought I broke the snare. So after that, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely not doing another.
One lesson, man.
So Blake,
He taught you how to play Jingle Bells in August.
But he kept talking about his child abuse.
Yeah, he was going deep.
Yeah, he was
about-
talking about his dad beat him to play guitar. I was like, not me.
your guitar teacher?
Yeah, it was when I was 7 at this church in PRP, and yeah. Yeah, he was a nut.
Was it?
So Blake, when you guys are rehearsing, how long are you away from your drums before one of these guys move in and start playing the drums?
Oh, actually, they don't do that at all.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
I don't know how. I'm in another band, and if we are practicing and I leave the drums for half a second, our vocalist goes right for the drums. I can hear it as soon as I leave.
Yeah.
But
It's
they
usually
never
when
do
it's
that.
time to end practice, when the lead vocalist gets on the drums.
Oh yeah.
That's why I quit singing.
All right, man. I'm gonna ask you guys some questions.
You
here.
mentioned
Let's,
something interesting. You said you had some.
Let me turn to my
some
special
bad
questions here.
DIY
Oh,
deals.
yeah.
So
We'll get there.
we're not there. That's where we're at, right?
My first question's not
Come
that.
on, man.
All right, question 1. What is something non-musical people need to know about you guys? Or maybe as an individual? Something interesting.
First. I'd probably say a lot of people don't know this, especially in the music scene, was sports was my first passion. I've played sports since I was literally out
Baseball.
of the womb.
Yep.
Baseball, basketball, football. Sports were my first true passion.
You're fast, aren't you? Quick. There it is. Quick first step. Done.
Anybody else?
I also like sports a lot. I play soccer outside and I'm about to start a club here soon in March.
Oh,
It's gonna
cool.
be fun. Yeah,
Right
it's
on.
My last time playing for real because after this is I'm not going pro. So but
try to
it's something
draw.
I really enjoy and I like it.
Awesome.
Yeah, we should.
We
thought about it.
We would get destroyed, but
Yeah, we realized
Hey man,
we're
let me tell you,
5'6".
y'all need those bones, those fingers, and all that. No ice hockey leagues. Blake, there's got to be something interesting. Man.
I really wish I could tell you something. But
It's all
I've-
music, huh?
lift, bro.
I go to the gym. That's
You go to the gym. That's what's
But
up, bro.
Don't mess with Blake.
I just play drums a lot. That's all I've ever done. I've never been athletic. I used
He
to
was a
skate.
really good
Good at
skater.
skating.
I used to skate.
Roller skate.
But one time I broke my leg, and it was broken for like 2 years,
What?
and
like
it was
a-
broken. So I broke it.
It's like an eighth of his life.
No, I broke it the first day of 7th grade, and it didn't fully heal until like freshman year. So after that, I just like stopped
So
skating.
you were like on like in a wheelchair for 2 years.
No, I was in a cast. I was on 2 crutches for like a year, and then I got put on the boot for like 6 months.
Oh wow.
It
Is
was
that
pretty
leg a little
bad.
shorter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Suck at
It's a little more-
kickball too. I heard.
Oh yeah, horrible.
Say something interesting. What's something about you?
I grew up playing sports as well. I mean,
He's got a nice curveball.
I can dunk.
He's a lefty, dude. You
Lefty,
get that. You
no.
get that on birth when
You
you're a
can dunk?
left-hander.
Oh, he
I'm
can
lefty too.
dunk. Yeah,
You are. You
Both lefties. yeah.
play right-handed.
I play
Yeah.
right-handed because I played violin right-handed because
Ah,
you can't like switch.
makes sense.
So like I went trumpet, violin, and then I picked up guitar and I was playing it like a violin kind of. So I played right-handed naturally,
Ah, so
which I'm
he-
glad.
Both lefties. But
Oh,
one
yeah.
plays guitar left, one plays guitar right.
Wow.
But he just explained it violin. Makes sense.
Oh. Man.
Why are left-handers born with a curveball?
You know, I always wondered though, like, why wouldn't you use your strong hand as your fretting hand?
Because that's what people tell me, like bending and stuff. They're like, "Dang, you're lucky because you can use your like dominant hand." And I didn't
And it's
think
just
about
more
that.
coordinated.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
didn't
you
think
know,
about
when you
that.
think after you played the guitar for a while,
Yeah,
man,
'cause
now
you
you
do-
think about fretting with your
Like, think
dominant
about
hand. It's like, no way, that would never happen.
I don't know though. The right hand, if you're playing right-handed, the right hand keeping the rhythm has to do a lot. I think
That's
the
enough.
right
That's
hand
enough out of
is-
you over there.
That's actually a good debate. Which hand
That's
is
coming from a
dominant?
rhythm guitar player.
No more hand motions, man. But what about like piano? All your stuff's over here, so that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't do the left hand on piano, but I can play guitar.
Well, they don't make a left-handed guitar, piano. So if you're left-handed, all your
Ooh.
stuff's over here.
All you gotta do is play it on the other side. Just play from the top, looking at the piano bench.
Switch your hands.
That is a good debate. So you fret with your dominant hand.
Yeah.
Wow.
How's it feel? Brad always wondered about this.
No, I just always thought like it makes sense,
Yeah,
but
makes
it
sense.
doesn't. Now that I've played for a while. All right, question 2. You guys hit on this a little bit. Tell us about a nightmare gig or the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you on stage.
I can talk about one that it was bad for all of us, but it was pretty bad for me. So we had this show at Witch's Hat, and it was was it in like December? It was like January, December, like the coldest it could have been. And
Were you outside?
oh yeah, it was outside like at Cherokee Park. Is that right? Yeah. And we had like 5 bands on it, and I was filling in for one of the bands, and we had like 3 practices, and I didn't learn anything from any of the 3 practices. So I showed up to the show, and I didn't know how to play this set. So they were like, "Dude, you'll kill it. Just like play drums." And I was like, so like I couldn't feel my hands, and I'm trying to play drums to music that I've heard like once and that
Oh.
I can't even hear at the moment because I'm just hearing like bass. And then like I'm freezing. It was like I didn't think it was that good. And then I went on again with them, and I was still freezing, and I just couldn't feel my hands.
It didn't get any better, huh?
Yeah. And at the end, like we played last, so it was the coldest during our set, and everyone was just so fed up. It was
Everybody's
it
miserable.
was 21 degrees by the time we
Are
got
you
on.
serious?
Yeah,
No,
outside.
yeah.
You
it
guys should have
was-
canceled that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty good turnout. Like
At
at first, and then
I think
like-
your first set ran everybody off, man.
I guess. But right after, like at the end of the band before us, everyone was just like, "Dude, I'm too cold," and everyone left. And then we got on, and I looked up, and there's like half as many people.
Oh.
Even the pictures were like gross. Like we had like snot coming. It was all cold, dude.
I look rough.
The bathroom was the warmest place. There was like I was in the bathroom for like 45 minutes with like 6 other people. Like, man, it's like so cold out there. Because I guess it's heat.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
you have good
hilarious.
stories.
I mean,
That
I have a
sounds
Later
couple.
that night with Blake Wheaton's sons.
Oh yeah, he messed up Wheaton's sons. He like so I don't know if y'all have heard the song, but there's like that drum roll. It like builds up. It's like 2, 3. he played that like during the verse or something.
Oh,
we
yeah.
were like singing, then there's just a drum roll, and I looked back.
And then wasn't
cold.
Luke's
My
He's
guitar.
delirious.
Yeah, Luke's guitar
Luke's
was like
dude,
awful.
My
it was
guitar just
terrible.
didn't even turn on.
Yeah,
I
it
was
like
just playing.
didn't work.
And then
What?
they, oh, this is a different show, but like Chaz was like, people picked him up and he was like crowd diving while he was playing the solo, but he couldn't do vocals. And so, like, since he was up in the air, we couldn't cue ourselves back in. We played the chorus that we were playing like 6 times, and the camera guy gave me the mic. So I was singing and playing drums, and I have a horrible voice. So I was like slowly trying to get him to like not give me the mic, but I just had to like sing and play the chorus like 6 times. It was like a 12-minute song that night until Chaz finally got down, and then we could.
I wish
carry
I
on.
was there, man. It sounds like fun. All right, who's the last local artist you guys have listened to?
Like local right now, or like from just from.
Yeah, yeah. Like, are you
Either
talking
or.
like smaller?
Whatever you want to share.
Mine would probably be Knocked Loose.
I would say not big. My Money Jacket for sure. Probably like one of my favorite bands ever. And then local, I'd probably say this band called Sunshine.
Okay. Sunshine.
Heard that name, yep.
Probably Rodan
Okay.
and Slint.
Slant.
Yeah,
All right.
that era of Louisville music.
Oh, okay.
Man, he might need to go over to see Brett.
Yeah,
Brett Ralph.
yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's the
Yeah.
legend,
Does he,
man.
does he work at like Surface Noise?
So that's his
Yeah,
place?
yeah,
man?
it's his place.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the know-it-all.
He's like a wizard or
of
He's a
Louisville
wizard. That's
punk.
it. Now he said it best. He's a wizard.
Yeah,
Probably also Knocked Loose, and then Jack Hart. I've been getting into like shipping news, which is like Rodan, like Offspring.
Okay.
And I really like them. I've listened to them a lot.
We're on the topic of local stuff. I want to shout out Shrud. He did. He did
Shrud.
the recording for Dirty Mirrors T. He put out an album recently, like his own solo thing, and I love it. It's like one of my favorite local things to come out.
Right
cool.
on.
Shrud.
Shrud.
That's probably the last like smaller local thing I've listened to.
Perfect.
Cool. What do you think? Another tune?
Let's go. Let's
Let's
hear
do
it.
it.
Wait. What we got? What are we hearing?
I think we're gonna play one of my songs that it's a little jam harmonica.
Oh, okay.
Also
Harmonica.
So far.
All right.
Say I'm not in anybody else's head. I swear it's not the same. I don't know if I
Yeah, I love the harp.
Yeah, man. It was killer. It's perfect.
We had the right
Nailed
key.
it. Yeah,
That's the important thing.
Hey, Brad, you play harmonica now.
Yeah, I learned it. Brett taught me in one night.
Yeah, you're a instrumentalist now. You got the bones, the harp, guitars,
Yeah.
drums.
I might be the only bones player in Louisville.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you play
it's
the
pretty
bones?
If you guys ever
unbelievable.
need a bones player, let me know.
How do you do that?
Huh?
How do you do
Is
that?
everybody in the shot?
I'll have to show you sometime, Blake.
Okay.
You know what
good?
bones are?
All right. I didn't. It's like what? It's like fancy spoons, you know? Oh, yeah. It's crazy. So after about 3 hours of somebody else learning, not him, you go, I think I've heard enough bones for my entire life.
I can't figure it out, man.
Hey, he's like, you know what? I'm getting the set for both hands, too. And you know what's
bones.
next is that. You know
those
that
are cool.
thing?
Yeah,
The
I've seen
extreme
that.
guy?
You know what's
You ever seen
impressive?
that?
Is that he knew what the hell you were talking
Yeah.
about.
All right, so
You don't
look.
know what he's talking
I
about?
have no clue.
Check it out. I got you.
Instagram video. Yeah.
Egg
Wait a
shakers.
second.
You understand? So he's got an egg shaker and it's got a string, and on the end of that's another egg shaker, right? And he goes, and he flips it, and it goes around his hand,
Oh.
and he catches it. So he goes,
I've seen that.
then he does the other one. So he's got two of them going. At the, dude, it's insane.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It's all on
Blake
TikTok.
knows what we're talking
It's
about.
pretty cool.
It's insane.
Blake knows all percussion.
Yeah, he knows.
So our listeners that want to follow you guys a little more closely, where can they find you?
I'd say our main source of social media would be Instagram, but we have Facebook. We have I think we have a Twitter. We have
We
a
have
Twitter.
a Twitter. We're not very active on it, but
We're
we
not
have
active
a
on the Twitter, but I'd say
Twitter's
Facebook,
trash
Instagram,
these days.
at @lux_band_Louisville.
All caps, LUX.
Well, actually, our username's not all caps. Just straight,
For all
What?
caps.
straight
What?
lowercase.
Oh,
We
okay.
don't
They
have
don't
all
like all
caps.
caps.
Yeah.
You got
Mm-mm.
any shows coming up?
Do we?
March 4th?
March
that
4th
one?
would be a good one to do
March
because that's
4th.
probably right around the time this will be coming out, right? Right
Yep,
before
I think
that.
this is like February
Around
24th.
March. Then
Publish
we have
date.
a couple shows. I think we have a show. We're gonna try to get a show in April, late April. It's gonna be with Pac G,
Okay.
Buddy Crime. Do you know Buddy Crime?
Oh, yeah.
is?
Yeah.
He'll
and
actually
us.
come back on.
So yeah, it'll be
Right on.
sometime late April, maybe May, early May.
No, that'd be fun.
We're
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
in West Virginia late
West
April.
Virginia, yeah.
Really?
Loopy
Right on.
Fest.
Touring, huh?
With actually Doom Gong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doom Gong's in
Yeah,
here.
they went last year, and I think they're playing like the pre-show type thing this year.
Right on, man.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man. Stick with the groups around here because I'm telling you, you guys are all going to be rolling around playing gigs, and there's so much good music, and you guys are right there. I'm telling you, I'm shocked about the age. I mean,
Yeah.
we've heard some tight groups. You guys are super tight.
Or even how long you guys have been together. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really
2 years, right?
excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you all. I really am. So keep at it.
We hope to have a lot of shows this summer too.
Yeah, since we're going to college, we're going to try to get as many shows as possible.
What's the plans for that?
How's that transition going to work for you
College.
guys?
Yeah.
I'm going to Middle Tennessee State. It's by Nashville.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna study music business management, get that under my belt. Then I don't know where he's going.
I'm not sure where I'm
Somewhere.
gonna go yet. I'm waiting on a lot of like college acceptances and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
yeah. I hope to study bio and
You guys are committed to keeping the band together, huh? Through all those moves? Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Cool. Well, man, you're going to have to take us out with a song. What do you got for us?
Yeah, want to play We Talk
We
Song?
tell son.
Yeah.
Might sound
It
awesome.
might sound great.
Might sound awesome.
Might sound awesome.
Actually,
Yeah.
Do you want to do
Alright.
drone?
Whoa.
Drone?
Drone's like a
Drone?
mosh pit.
That's my favorite one.
All right. We're going to just wing this. We're going to wing it.
Oh yeah.
All right, fellas. We
Thank
appreciate
y'all.
y'all talking with us tonight.
That was awesome.